Country CEO back in the house again. Man, look, more game. More game and more game. Right. Look, feeling good today, man. I'm excited. Drop this game on you today. Look, again, welcome back to the channel. Look, shout out to the channel members on today. Look, specifically, a guy that warmed my heart, shared something on his channel about the Country CEO and how much he appreciated our channel. I want to shout him out right now. Trucking Inspired. Look, man, appreciate you, man. You're making good content. Keep at it. Keep going. We need guys like you in this YouTube atmosphere and stratosphere. Keep doing what you do. And Trucking Inspired, one of our channel supporters, trucking members, channel members, we appreciate you, dude. Keep doing what you're doing. All right? So look, got a good one. Look, what is the monthly expense of one truck in the dump truck business? If you're seeing this video, you already watched the one talking about what's the weekly expense, right? Well, this is another question I get a lot. What is the monthly expense, right, of one truck in the dump truck business, right? All right, so if you watch weekly, no, you won't just be able to multiply times 4 and figure out what I'm about to say, because monthly expenses, there's some stuff that you pay monthly in the dump truck business with one truck that you don't pay every week in the dump truck business, right? Right. All right, so look, here we go. Going off 800 a day, $4,000 a week is our number. All right, we're talking monthly now, so 4,000 times 4 weeks is 16 grand. All right, so $16,000 is our benchmark that we're starting with on today, right? All right, so if you got your pen and paper out and your pad and you're trying to stay with me to add this up, I'm going to talk real slow. I'm going to try to articulate real clear as I can, and I'm going to repeat because I want you to get this, right? All right, so as we did with our weekly video, we're going to start again with subtracting that fuel, that doggone fuel, right? All right, because you got to have fuel to run. As always, something I pay attention to is my fuel bill, right? What is it costing me in fuel to run? All right, so in a month's time, $16,000 is the gross of what I've made based upon one truck, $600 a week. Obviously, $600 a week times 4 weeks is $2,400 in fuel that I'll spend in a month on that truck. Will that fluctuate? Sure. You know, some months I might not do but 18 and 19. Some months I might do 3,000. It just depends. I found that in between average number to be about 2,400 a month. All right. There we go. All right. So that's your first expense monthly, $2,400. All right. Did you get that? All right. Please get that. All right. Number 2, just like on the weekly video, your driver pay. I gave you a range of $750, to $1,000 a week, for driver pay. All right. So what number are we going to use, right? You can play with it. Let's use the higher number. Let's just say $1,000, right? Let's use the higher number. I did it for the weekly video. So $1,000 a week, obviously, times 4 weeks is what? $4,000, right? $4,000 a month, driver pay. Whether you're paying yourself, whether you're paying a driver. Because, you know, I advocate that even if you are the driver, put yourself on a salary and a regular pay every week. It'll help you. It'll bless you. It'll budget you. Okay? All right, so $4,000, right? So if you're keeping tabs, $2,400 a month for the fuel, $4,000 for the driver pay, whether that's you or whether that's a driver. Okay? All right. Look, number 3, the truck note. The truck note. All right. I try to hit a good number in between somebody that might have a brand new one as opposed to somebody that might have a real cheap note. And I'm just going to say $2,000 a month, right? I know some of you guys are paying $25. I mean, I'm paying $2,903. You guys know that last truck I bought is $2,903. All right. My older truck is $2,000. So I use that number. All right, so obviously if your note is higher, then you just add this to the equations that I'm giving you, okay? All right, so $2,000, right? Subtract that from your number, right? All right, so let's recap. What do we have? We have $2,400 in fuel. We have $4,000 in driver pay. And now we got $2,000 for our note, right? All right, so just off the top of my head, that's $6,000. That's $8,400, I believe. Am I right? I believe I'm right. All right, so look. This information has been valuable so far. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, share this video with somebody who's been wondering about how much profit can I make off one truck in that dump truck business, right? All right, so look, let's move a little further. Number 4 is the insurance, right? All right, again, try to just hit an average. This is where I'm at with one of my trucks. And just listening to some of you guys, I believe this is a decent average for a used truck. $1,000 a month insurance, right? All right, some of you may be paying a little more. Some of you may be paying a little less, I've heard. So, all right, so whatever your number is, just add it to that expense total, okay? All right, so $1,000 a month for the insurance, all right? All right, let's total and tally up. 1,000 for the insurance, 2,000 for the truck note, that's 3,000. 4,000 for the drive, that's 7,000. 2,400 for the fuel, that's 9,000, okay? All right, we made 16. Now we're up to 9,000 in fuel. I mean in overhead, I'm sorry. 9,000 in overhead, okay? All right, so 9,000 in expenses, 16,000 in gross revenue that we've made, right? Let me recap that one more time for somebody that may have just joined or didn't get that. 2,400 for the fuel, 4,000 for the driver, that's 6,400. All right, 2,000 for the truck note, all right, that's 8,400. $1,000 for the insurance, that's 9,400, right? Our expenses are at 9,400 at this point, okay? You got me? All right. Give this video a thumbs up if you got me, okay? And look, finally, your workman's comp, right? All right. Now, obviously, this may or may not go for some of you. One of the companies, the #1 company I'm working for right now, requires even the owner-operator has to be on the workman's comp. All right. I know in some of your states, you guys don't even have to, if you're driving your own truck, you don't even have to put workman's comp on if you're the driver, okay? But if you got employees and drivers, you got to have workman's comp. So I added that expense, right? All right, for me, $400 a month. All right, so 4 times 4 is what? $1,600. Okay, all right, so there we go. Let's tally up the total, see where we are. Okay, all right, so 400 a month for my workman's comp, 1,000 for my insurance, 2,000 for my truck note. All right, what is that? That's $3,400. All right, 4,000 for my driver, or I'm paying myself, right? All right, so 34 and 4,000 is 74. All right, and then 24 for my fuel. That's 98. All right, let me do that one more time because I want you to get that. This is a video to help you to understand the numbers. 2,400 in fuel. I'm coming from the other way now. 2,400 in fuel. 4,000 in driver pay. 6,400. 2,000 for the truck note, 8,400. 1,000 for the insurance, 9,400. 400 a month for workman's comp, $9,800. All right. So watch this, just for good measure. Let's just go and round that other 200 off and make it $10,000, right? $10,000 in overhead, 16,000 in revenue, right? I ain't been to school long. I did go further than high school. I did go to college. $6,000, I'm sorry, $10,000 minus $16,000 is $6,000 profit all day long. All day long. I want to emphasize that because I had a guy that came on the channel that was skeptical, and there are skeptics out there, and I understand that and I respect that because it's easy to be a skeptic of something you don't understand or don't know anything about, right? So he was saying that he didn't see how a dump truck could make $6,000 in a month, let alone 16. You know, I'm like, okay, dude, you know, this is some Rip Van Winkle action. You must have went to sleep for 20 years and woke up in the mountains, right? And didn't know what that life had passed us by. You by, right? Okay, so look, so 6,000 is the profit. All right, hear me well. Barring any maintenance issues. Barring any maintenance issues, that's your profit. All right, now watch this. If that's the month for your oil change, okay, deduct that. If that's the month you had to buy 2 tires, you had a blowout at the end of the month, deduct that. Or if you're trying to be preventive and bought 2 tires, you know, just whatever else that you had, deduct that. Now, you know, I'm going to add in a couple things that you also have to be aware of, right? Obviously, you need to be putting something up for maintenance. Obviously, you need to be putting something up for taxes. But yet and still, your profit, and I count the profit still as 6 because even in paying your taxes, you can get that back or that can be written off, right? But obviously, you put money up for maintenance. That's why I didn't count it in the expenses, because you're supposed to be putting up for that every week anyway, right? That's what we've been talking about since October of last year, right? So you shouldn't have to go in that monthly profit because you got money coming out all the time. You go grab that money that's already going into an account for your maintenance. You shouldn't have to fool with your monthly profit after a while, at least anyway, okay? Look, I've labored in this long enough. If this has been valuable to you, hit the like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, share this video about what is the monthly profit in the dump truck business. I'm gone, y'all.